Hello YouTube. Today I'm just very quickly going to check on the progress of some of my fermentation projects. First up, I have my kombucha, which has been fermenting now for 3 days, so you can take a look at that. I'm just gonna give it a little taste test. I'm guessing it will probably need more than 3 days, but let's give it a taste. Ooh.
You still trying it now?
Ooh, it's almost there. I think we should bottle that tomorrow. So later in the video, I'll probably include a clip of us bottling the kombucha. But before I bottle the kombucha, I think it's time to taste test my oolong tea infused creme fraiche. So we can take a look. It fermented in the circulator for about 24 hours, just under 24 hours, and it's been sitting in the fridge for a few hours now. So let's give it a taste. Ooh. The tea flavor is pretty subtle, but it's really good. It's really good creme fraiche.
Yeah.
In the future, I might infuse the cream with the tea beforehand, let it cool down, and then ferment it. But for now, I think the original technique I used is still good. Still, 2 successes, and we'll see you in a minute when we bottle the kombucha. To bottle the kombucha, we transferred about 1.5 liters into a pourable jug. Most people do this with a siphon, but I decided not to bother with that. We also ended up not leaving enough for the mother, so we poured some kombucha back into the fermentation vessel. To flavor the kombucha, most people use a fruit juice, but I decided to go with a fruit syrup that I had made a while ago. This is just clarified fruit juice reduced down heavily with a little bit of added sugar. So the first bottle of kombucha we flavored raspberry. I don't like spending money on bottles and jars when I can avoid it, but I would definitely recommend trying to get some clear bottles instead of these quite dark glass bottles. You can't really tell on camera, but it is possible to see how much you are filling the bottles. The second kombucha we flavored with an apple syrup, and both bottles were sealed and set to ferment at room temperature for about 3 days. The last step for me was transferring my mother into another container because I actually needed the current jar it was in. This new jug is a little awkward to work with, but does have a slightly larger capacity, allowing me to make more kombucha. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to find out how the kombucha ended up tasting.